Action.
Welcome.
Wait a minute. Could you shut the cupboard over there, please?
Yeah, you leave them all open. There's two open. The trash can and the cup. I love you.
Me too. Thanks. I'm not closing that one. Welcome. Thanks a lot for checking this drivel out. Appreciate it. That's how I'm able to keep some structure to the day with coming up with things to talk about. And people seem to say nice things about them. So, thank you.
I forgot to put the dog away. She's clicking.
Yeah, I promised I would do that. Madison, I need you to put the dog away from me, please.
Okay.
And then I need you to unplug that water thing. No. Dog first.
That water thing's fine.
No, the water thing's not fine. It's driving people crazy.
I was gonna close the cupboard you left away.
Come on.
Okay, put her in the
Come on,
thing, please.
puppy, honey.
Okay, that's nice. Go, please be quick about it.
Irma tempting. It's not like she's a fast-moving dog.
If you could unplug that thing, that'd be great. You know, we should have taken care of this all ahead of
I
time.
know. You said you were going to.
Well, I know, but man, I didn't, you know.
I don't think that's the director's job. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay, let me start by talking to you. I have to tell you about something. So the person who takes care of like insurance and taxes and stuff at the old radio station reached out to me today to inform me about, you know what Cobra is?
Yes.
So, you know, I'm sure you know, but in case anybody doesn't, when you get when you lose a job or you're not working at someplace, what happens is you have the opportunity to extend your insurance by paying through this plan called Cobra, which stands for something. I have no idea what it is. And so I was expecting it to be a pretty hefty payment of like $1,700. Excuse me.
Bless you.
And so for a month. Oh my gosh, stop it. It's not $1,700.
No. Is it worse?
It's $5,000 a month.
What?
Why does this even exist? Who would ever go, yeah, okay. $5,000 to continue our medical coverage.
Unless we got in a terrible accident or cut my leg off, there's no way we would spend $5,000 a month in medical.
Well, are you
expenses.
willing to roll that dice? But roll the dice, but it doesn't matter. You have to have medical coverage, or you get fined. So I have to go to the healthcare.gov, or yeah, the Obamacare. I got to get Obamacare.
Oh my.
Well, and I have to buy a policy. That's happening.
I wonder if we can buy it through my employer, even though I'm not quite full-time, and it would be, I should look into that.
Well, coverage ends February 29th, so.
Well, if there's not a snow day tomorrow, I'll look into it.
Okay. So that was unbelievable. And that's not counting dental or vision. It's just.
No, it's just stupid.
Who the hell would go, yes, sign me up for that? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's.
So, you wanted to talk about chores? Just something came to mind that you wanted to bring up?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, I think we need a change of scenery.
What do you mean?
Well, this is getting a little old,
No,
this
it's not.
view
It's
into my
getting
kitchen.
fine.
A lot of people have said they would like to see maybe our living room.
Okay, well, we'll consider that. I'll think about it since it's, you know, like me, not you.
Listen, I'm just as big a part of this as you
No, you're not.
in the decision making. Anyway, yeah, so I go off to work every day. You don't anymore. Well, kind of you do you're from the home though. You're working from home right now, currently.
Okay.
And so I said today, as I was leaving the house at 7:30, honey, make sure you clean up the kitchen. Okay, I'm right on it. I come home 8 hours later at 4 p.m. and my sink is still full of dishes. Can you explain that?
Yes. I didn't sleep well, I got up at 5. When I got home, before you left, I knew I was tired. After you left, I went to sleep. I woke up, I went to a lunch meeting, and then I just got home half an hour ago. That's what happened.
So there wasn't 5 minutes in that
No.
time, in that day.
Well, probably there was, but I didn't think about it. I also had to answer some emails.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. I'll try to do that for you. While we're at complaints, why is it that nobody in this house seems to be able to break down a box when it comes to recycling? Why is it that when something gets done and there's a box left, instead of like unfolding it or like ungluing it, making it splat and putting it into the recycle bag, why is it you just throw the whole bag in there? Why is it the tin cans aren't stepped on or anything like
I
that?
don't have time to be stomping on cans and
Yeah, but it takes up all the space and you can't.
not that much space.
No, it takes up a lot.
It takes up space in that bag, but not in the big recycling bin that we have. That thing is never full by the time we take it out.
Did you see the dog, the picture of the dog that I posted on Facebook?
The one that
Rusty?
you met? Rusty, yes.
Okay. What did you think of him?
I think it's a face only a dog lover could.
I think he's great. He's a pit bull and a dachshund. And I thought it was amazing because he
Okay,
yeah.
well, can you answer me this? Who was the mom?
I don't know. I mean, I can only imagine how it went.
How does that work?
I haven't thought about that, but
A
What-
pit bull and a chihuahua.
Why
it
is it
seems
that-
impossible.
pit bull and a dachshund.
I mean, a pit bull and a dachshund. That
Why
seems
is it
impossible.
that whenever anything breeds with a pit bull, the head of the offspring is always pit bull head?
Right.
Why can't you? That's what I teased. When are we going to see dachshund head on pit bull body?
That might be actually more disturbing. I'm not sure. But he kind of has like a pit bull on the top of his head, but then his snout is kind of dachshundish. Is that dachshundish? Whatever. Dachshund-like.
Okay. We've gotten a lot of comments about Diana's laugh. And rave reviews about your laugh. And I wanted to talk about the first time I ever encountered you. It was because of that laugh.
Right, that's how we met, so.
Well,
What's that noise?
that was my phone. That was, I didn't meet you then.
Well, no, right.
That was the first time I saw you.
Right.
I was it was Central Michigan University, Merrill Hall, room 210, right on the end, and I could hear it coming down the hall. The laugh was getting closer. And I was in there, and I was like, what the hell is that? I couldn't believe it. It was like, I had never heard anything quite like it. I opened up the door to the dorm, and there you are, in your stirrup pants, and your too big sweater, and your gigantic red hair, all 95 pounds of you walking down the hall laughing hysterically at something that somebody else had done. And then I was like, oh my God, I was so annoyed with you at that time.
I know, because you didn't even say hi. I actually think I said hi to you because I saw you pop your head out, and you actually
No, negative.
retreated back into your room and shut the door.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want anything to do with you. I was disgusted. I hated it. I didn't like you at all at the time. I've grown to love it. It makes me
Yes.
very happy. At the time, I wasn't a fan. But, so,
I do try to stifle it, but sometimes
I'm glad you don't.
it doesn't work.
Don't do that, because everybody loves it. Okay, we gotta talk about Trump. Okay. He's going to be the Republican nominee. And this is truly remarkable to me, how this has unfolded. Because, in all honesty, I get the appeal. I get that Americans want that tough-talking guy who doesn't give a bleep about anything. And I know it's relatable to you. But just think about this. He gave money to the Clintons in the past. Okay? Doesn't that matter at all to you people? the fact that this guy could be leading the country is the only thing that scares me. Is I don't know if you want someone who has such a low level of diplomacy dealing with other countries that could want to kill us, and that to me is a little bit scary.
Well, I heard somebody comment today. They actually said, if you think we would be worse off with Trump over Hillary or Bernie, we're crazy. Somebody actually said that. So saying that
Well, I don't
Trump
know.
is the better answer. I don't know
Yeah,
either. I am
you know,
not by
maybe,
far a
maybe not.
politician, but
And I'm not gonna. I'm to a point now where I'm done. I'm now stepping back from this and just watching it. I'm just. It's really remarkable to me what this guy has done. I didn't think it was going to go this way, but at first. But as time has passed, I mean, you're right. What did you do? Did your leg give out?
no.
It just collapsed.
Well, no. My foot started to fall asleep, so I didn't have any
Strength.
Yes.
You just
Yeah,
you
so-
put pressure on it and then fell down.
Yes. Excuse me.
That makes this now 3 of these little video podcasts where I've been completely derailed by one of the women in this house.
I am so sorry. I was trying to.
Just sit. There's a chair there. Sit.
No, directors never sit. Producer, whatever you would like to refer me as.
You're neither. So to me, it's. I'm looking at the numbers. Trump has 46% of Nevada, and then Rubio and Cruz get 45%. He beat both of them combined. Okay. Also, the fact that he nearly wins the Latino vote. He gets 44% of Latinos.
Well, I thought he did win the Latino.
No, he just barely lost of the combined.
Oh, gotcha.
He did win the Latino
Yeah.
vote, but I'm putting Trump versus those two.
Right.
He's beating both of them combined in almost everything. Now, yeah, he had 44% of the Latino vote, and that was first. And Cruz and Rubio combined at 48%. They're both Latino. And the Latinos have said, we like Trump because we can smell BS a mile away. That's it. You might as well
What do they mean by that? So, I mean, Trump is threatening to build a wall.
Exactly. That adds to the remarkable nature of the story. The fact that he has said when he announced his candidacy, he referred to the people who are Hispanics as rapists and murderers and drug dealers. You remember that deal? That's
Right.
what lost him The Apprentice. And then he talks about building a stupid wall that Mexico's going to have to pay for. He won the Latino vote in Nevada. What is going on here?
Is he paying them, you think?
No, I can't quite put a fine point on it. I have no idea, but I mean, to me this is remarkable. Marco Rubio then takes off from Nevada and he comes here. He actually landed here in Kentwood, Michigan, at the Gerald R. Ford International Airport. Goes across the street to Lax and does a rally last night, and it's at this point, as he's licking his wounds, in my opinion, he has to now realize that he has to pull out all the stops. And the only thing I think he can do, because in the report I saw, it said that he took some shots at Sanders for socialism, took some shots at Clinton for Benghazi, and it's like, nobody cares about that anymore. No one's talking about that. And besides, he's fighting the fight against Trump. He shouldn't be going after the Clintons for God's sake,
Right.
or Sanders for God's sake. He needs to go after Trump. And he needs to be aggressive about it. In my opinion, he's been a wimp, and he needs to actually call out Trump and then end each of his speeches by saying, this guy's a maniac, and if he's in the office, go ahead. The end of the world will be at hand. Bleep him and bleep his face. He has nothing. He's losing so badly. This is ridiculous, in my opinion, that this is even happening. Trump, meanwhile, goes on stage at rallies, and whenever anybody heckles him from the stage, says, I'd like to punch him in his face. I actually like a lot of that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to
Well,
you.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's charismatic
what-
to people.
It's funny, and they like that. They like the
'Cause-
tough talking guy. They, you know, I mean,
Well, I think it's more because he's more like a real person in their eyes.
well,
than that.
I mean, you take pretty much half the country. They're tired of being pushed around. They're tired of Obamacare. They're tired of this. Look, if Dave Ramsey said in that rant from his car that the president doesn't help your life. And he's 100% right. You know, in all my years that I've been an adult, the president hasn't made me in any way. The president that has been in office hasn't ever helped me or shaped me. It's always been me that's helped me. And anybody that puts so much stock into a presidency that their life's going to change for the better is crazy, period. The thing about Trump, though, that to me I won't vote for him is because if he gets in office, he can ruin our lives. By his terrible diplomacy, he could cause a nuclear war. I don't want that guy with the keys to the nuclear football.
Right.
So true, all those other people, they can't help me really, but Trump sure can hurt me, in my opinion. And that's why I don't want him in office. So that's my thing about Trump. The film 10 Cloverfield Lane is supposed to come out. It is coming out March 11th, and I am very, very excited about this movie.
I don't even know what the hell that is. I've never heard of it. When you teased that today and said you want to talk about 10 Cloverfield, I was lost.
Well, that's because you don't like good movies like I do. Did you ever see Cloverfield? Have you ever
I've heard Cloverfield. I don't remember
What
seeing
is
it, but
it?
I remember you seeing it.
Tell me what you think that movie's about.
I think it's about unexplained stuff in cornfields. Is it not? Like, how do you get those mysterious things in the cornfields?
No.
Serious things in the
I think that might have been another movie. It might have been Signs or something.
No, not Signs. I think it was called something Field.
Yeah.
Fields of Corn.
No. Okay. Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Where all of a sudden a guy comes out into his cornfield and there's like something mowed into his lawn?
Yeah.
Or
No. This has nothing to do with it. It's a monster movie.
Oh,
Okay. And I love
Like
monster
Godzilla.
movies. Similar, yes. However, J.J. Abrams did it. It did the first one. I'm assuming he did the second one. I don't know for sure. But it's John Goodman and some people who I don't know. And it's a sequel to the first one. And I am so stoked for this movie.
so who are you going to go with to this movie?
You have to go with me to this movie. It's creepy as hell. Oh my God. The trailer is, this woman wakes up and she thinks she's being held captive. She's in like a bunker. And then she sees John Goodman and she says, "What are you going to do with me?" And he says, "I'm going to save your life," or something like that. So it's like, what's going on? But it seems like there's this real creepy vibe to it because he almost feels like he's holding them captive and keeping them from escaping. Well, in the trailer, she escapes through like a portion of the bunker and then makes it up and she's about to open the door and then John Goodman says, "If you open that door, we're all gonna die." And she runs outside, and you see like the house that this bunker is underneath is backlit by this crazy light, and there's stuff going on. Oh my God, it looks so creepy. Are you buying anything I'm saying yet?
I'm listening, yes. I'm
You're-
just
you're-
trying to
you're
figure out how
patronizing
this... No, I'm not patronizing you. I'm just trying...
It's amazing. It looks great. The Griffins game is going on Saturday. It is a Zane Zone game, so if you're in Grand Rapids, they're doing something a little bit different. $18 gets you in, $3 to the AT Children's Project. That hopefully will raise at least another $1,000 for AT. And did you fart? You did, didn't you?
No, I did not fart. I think the dog did, though. Or some...
The dog is in there,
What?
and you farted earlier, so it's you.
No, it is not, but it's bad. I think it...
It's bad. Well, it's a me, and I didn't do it. She's sitting there, and there's you, and you farted earlier. You farted.
I did not feel anything, though. But something is rotten in this house. This is really bad. I don't fart, so
Yeah, are you kidding?
come on, man, don't
Madison,
listen.
what happened just before the camera went
No,
on?
listen to me.
Hold on. Your name is not Madison. What happened before the camera went on?
Intensely farted.
Who farted?
Mother.
This is not true.
Oh,
Any of my school friends listening, it's not true.
Yeah, it is true.
Oh, I smell that.
It's not me. I'm telling you.
Okay. Please. So the Griffins, thanks. Saturday, you go to griffinshockey.com/promo code. griffinshockey.com/promo code. Takes you to a page. Enter Zane in the box, and boom. $18 gets you in, $3 to AT. You get a Zane Zone t-shirt. You saw it on the Facebook page. It's my floating head with the Griffin stocking hat. That t-shirt is yours. And bring your signs. We'll put you on the big board during the game and salute you directly during the game. So please go. We want to see you there. That's so much fun. I'm so thankful that they are doing that. Quick reminder, the hashtag Ravenna Strong 5K race takes place for the Kabusiak family. I ruined the name yesterday.
That's Kabusiak.
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 There's also the GoFundMe page. We posted that yesterday for them, raising money for that family with that terrible, unspeakable tragedy that happened. Having a race next Monday that has been put on by the local organizers there. Meet in the Mona Shores High School parking lot. I'll be there about 5:45. Race starts about 6:30. Bring a gang, and we'll all hang out and help these people out. Cost you about $20, and be good to go. 5K race, Mona Shores High School, 5:45 Monday. I'll be there. I've had a few people say they're gonna go. You have to come.
I'll go. I'll even run it if you want me to. Do we get a T-shirt or anything, or?
I don't know. I'm not positive. Probably not, because
I don't know if there's like a Ravenna Strong shirt type thing. Or
Ravenna.
Ravenna, yeah.
Maybe. I'm not positive. I'd have to double check. So that should be fantastic. Okay. All right, we'll wrap this up. Don't forget to send emails via the Facebook page. I encourage you to move. If you're a person that doesn't get up much, please get up and move around a little bit. And start with that. Just move around a little bit. Go for a walk. Maybe not in Michigan in this terribly snowy day. But think about that. If you ever want to send me an email about anything, tips or ideas or things that you need to discuss with me about possibly starting an exercise program, I'll be happy to help. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and we'll talk to you later.
Adios.